make a name, huh?
I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, march until it's over.
Hello, friends and allies, and welcome to a new video. In today's video, I would like to give my suggestions in what you should be doing during the Exaltation Overload event. This event happens sometimes during the weekend and gives you some extra boost to your equipment, some extra Finnish and influenced creatures as well. And it's boost all your equipment on top of your already existing tiers. And this is the following extra influenced and Finnish value which you gain from the event. So this is the extra bonuses which we gain, and how should we be using it to be maximizing our weekend, and what should we be making or doing? And an issue with this event, in my opinion, is that it doesn't really change my pattern when it comes to playing. I just do the same thing, and it isn't really that much better. It's not really impacting my gameplay at all. But one thing that I actually do during this event, which is really good, is that I try to make drone, because the effect works in here with all your tiers. So I highly recommend to be doing drone during this event. And it's also a good idea to be making it on all your makers, because it's an extra nice addition to make it a little bit smoother and to be gaining that extra value. Another thing is that you can be making some bosses as well. I think this is actually one of the best options you have, because here with a fatal on your crossbow you will be dealing more damage, and you will also be having dodge on your armor. This is the only event which enhances your possibility of making hard or easy bosses. So bosses might be one of the best things to do during this event. And when it comes to hunting, I didn't really feel that it was that much better. I believe if I were to be going places like Pumin or similar, where we have really hard monsters like Hellflayers, having some Finnish monsters in your spawn does not really increase your XP, it only makes it harder. And the value from the tiers isn't really making up for that amount of issues. And when it comes to looking for influenced monsters, well, you have more opportunities to be finding those, I suppose, but you will also be having a lot more people looking. So I don't really see the value from that as well, unfortunately. So I think the influenced and Finnish monsters is not a really nice addition to anything to this game play during the weekend. But one thing that the tiers or Zipsoft wants to make sure is that it feels worth for you to be tiering your equipment. And I do not really feel that way when I'm playing. Maybe that is the issue of having the Finnish monsters in the spawn. I don't feel that much stronger. But for the sake of pleasing Zipsoft and myself, let's do some forging, because that's what they want me to be doing. But you lose some and you win some. And now I have 2 tier 1 winged boots. So I just need to be grabbing some more dust, and then we'll be trying to make it to tier 2. So I have 3 things to recommend during this event. Number 1 is to go make drone on all your characters. Number 2, go make some bosses. It will be easier with the fatal. You will make them quicker, and the dodge is a nice addition. And the third thing is to try out the tiers while hunting. Just really feel that is it that much of a big difference? Is it worth to be tiering your equipment? And the answer for most people is no. You gain more value from doing other stuffs in the game than tiering your equipment. But if you're in the end game category with your character, tiering is absolutely worth it. But for most people, the answer is no. If you do not have the very best equipment, you shouldn't be tiering. But those are the 3 things which I recommend you to be doing during this event. And speaking of things that does not exist, I would like to Zipsoft to be changing the Exaltation Overload event to something better and something new. I think my suggestion for the Exaltation Overload is to be making it something good-ish of everything, so people can be trying new stuff. One suggestion would be to increase the experience by 50%. Increase the respawn, not like a rapid respawn, but just a little bit quicker, so people can be deciding what they want to be making. Another suggestion would be that you do not really increase all tiers. One fun thing would be to say, let's make your weapon to the value of tier 4 instead. And for the next Exaltation Overload event, let's make your legs to tier 7. Something like that. I think it would be fun to be for you guys or for the company to be playing around with the numbers, and for the players to also be feeling a difference. I think this event really fell flat. Like giving us those low numbers in tiers doesn't feel very good. So that is some suggestion I have. I think you guys should be playing around with a number and make it a really fun and new event. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.